In doing that, it makes you less desperate. I feel like a lot of people are desperate when they're in the forefront, like trying to get something. Boom, Startzy, big ST, the Glad Minister. You hear Urban Revolution on the catch-up. Done now. Hey, I've been still doing the music and that. I put out Glad Music, the EP last year. And I've just been working away on the next project. I think like with Glad Music, it was more like a test of actual sounds. So like we were experimenting a bit more with that one. And it was more like almost to prove to ourselves, like between myself and the producer, South Platinum, like he produced the whole thing. Let's prove to ourselves, because we didn't really like the way the music was going. So we kind of wanted to do something for ourselves and that. So after doing that project last year, I think I put it out last October, I've just been working away at my new mixtape, Ignorant Intelligence, which is ready to come out next month. So that's what I've been cooking up in that time since we last spoke. I think like, because I've had new experiences, like even within the scene, like not necessarily being in the forefront of it, but I've still been quite active. I feel like I know a bit more and I know what's real and what's not. So I'm not as gassed by a lot of the forefront stuff. You get me? Like I kind of play the background a bit more. I've played the background a bit more, so I get it. And I think knowing that it's changed my sound a bit. Like I'm not trying to conform to what everyone else is doing, and at the same time, I've managed to, I think, find a balance. Like it doesn't sound like too throwbacky. I'm not like trying to bring back the 90s or none of that shit and all that corny stuff. You get me? It's just me being me, you get me? I don't want to make no money in the front, that's why. Yeah, it's cool. To be honest with you, I think like I just wanted some kind of stability a little bit, that's all. And I think in doing that, it makes you less desperate. I feel like a lot of people are desperate when they're in the forefront, like trying to get something. I think that's good because desperation can make you really creative, you know what I mean? Like this is your one shot, you throw your one shot. But I don't like that feeling of being desperate. I never liked it. And I think that makes you do, it can also make you do crazy things, you get me? So I wanted to have a firm leg to stand on and also wanted a better understanding of the field that I'm going into, you get me? So that's kind of why I've been playing it like that. Yeah, next mixtape is called Ignorant Intelligence. I've been working on that for some time. It's kind of just finding the balance between where I am in my life. I think it's like I'm still kind of in and around a lot of shit, but then at the same time I've seen another side. So it's kind of like putting that into my music. It's almost like a conflicting project. It's like one track is very ignorant and the next track is quite insightful and like deep, and then you've got like, then we're back in like some crazy shit again, and then we're back in more sensible shit. It's almost like the mind of a schizophrenic person. You get me? But that's the project. I'm quite excited about it. Hope that everyone else will be, and you can go and get that when it's out next month, September.